I recently wrote to the guys over there at EOS Cases if they would be kind enough to send me a Mini TiShark in for review. Well, the other day I got home from work and this little package was waiting for me. Let's see what we got inside, shall we, guys? There we go. One Mini TiShark. Mine arrived in this quality resealable bag with some what looks like let's get it out, shall we? A length of quite high quality 550 paracord. That's quite nice, isn't it? Here is the little fellow in question. It is a little multi-tool that you can attach to your keyring. They do actually make a larger version of this, but as I say, this one you can pop on your keyring and take with you anywhere. We have little pocket clip, pry bar. This here is for 1/4 inch hex drive, which I have to say I was initially disappointed with, because you can't actually get a 1/4 inch driver bit in there. However, I soon realised what a clever design this thing was. You can get it in from that side, like so, but it won't go all the way through, therefore allowing you to actually get some proper pressure on the bit. Very clever, guys. And we have a bottle opener just here. You can see why they call it the TiShark, because you have the head, you have the eye, the mouth with the teeth in it. Look, very clever. Let's take a closer look at this little beauty, shall we? Right, and let's start at the pry bar end, shall we? You can see it's been machined on one side, giving you some leverage here on the pivot. This side of the TiShark is just plainly finished. However, we'll turn it over. You can see the head of the shark here. The 1/4 inch hex drive is actually his eye, and you can see his little eyebrow there, giving him some attitude. And the teeth are really done really well, because they are actually the rear-facing teeth that sharks have, preventing their prey from getting out again once they've been caught. Here's the bottle opener. You can see they've put some gills just here. Here we have the EOS logo. We have some jimping on the bottom here, and the pocket clip. And here at this end we have the hole to put your keyring through. Pretty sweet design then. Right, let's take a look at the numbers, shall we, guys? I measured this little multi-tool at 76.9 millimeters long. The width of it I measured at 19.4, and it is 3.8 millimeters thick. It is made from grade 5 titanium. As I don't have proper fishing scales, we'll have to make use of Mrs Rathbone's kitchen scales to weigh it. We're looking at 5/8 of an ounce, or 17 grams, so it's not a great deal then. The one that I received is the heat treated version, and will set you back $5 more. It does come in the standard titanium finish. Let's just take a minute to thank the guys over there at EOS Cases for sending this in to me, so we can have a look at it, guys. It's quite an interesting little design. I quite like it. As I say, they do have a larger version of it. What I'll do is I'll pop you some links in the descriptive text below, one of them being to the EOS Cases website, and then the other will be for the product page for this little fellow too, so you can go along and take a look at it. If you explore their site, and I encourage you to do so because they've been very kind enough to send this little fellow out to me, you can also see all the other interesting kit they do, including wallets, knives, larger sharks and the other stuff. I think they've got a new product out at the moment called the Warhead. That looks quite an interesting little thing. I believe you clamp it onto the end of some paracord, and you know, you can just finish off the your little lanyard with it. Looks quite an interesting little thing. I'll put you a little picture down here of what we're talking about, the little Warhead. Okay, so as I say, we have a bottle opener here. Down the bottom here is a little bottle opener. Mrs Rathbone will be giving that a go later on in the review. We have a pry bar, and I say we have the hex drive going on just here too. To test these things out, I'm going to take you guys off down to the workshop and we'll have a look at them. Come on in. Welcome once again to my workshop, guys, where we're going to give the Mini TiShark a bit of a workout. You can, of course, use the TI Mini Shark with standard 1/4 inch hex drive bits, but for the convenience of filming, I'm going to be using these longer bits. Okay, so let's welcome back our old friend, the chunk of wood here. I have a range of screws here. These ones we can use with the 1/4 inch hex drive bits. This one here will actually fit on the nose of the shark itself, so I'll be trying that one too. I will also be trying to pry this largish nail here from our friend the piece of wood using the pry bar. We'll see how we get on with that in a moment. First up, let's see how well the Mini TiShark can screw this Phillips head screw into the wood. We'll start by making ourselves a little hole just here. We will then drop the screw in, get it just to bite a little bit, and then we'll pop our driver bit into the hex drive, the shark's eye. Let's give it a go, guys. As I say, it's designed so that you can't push through, which makes it a lot easier to get some pressure into the screw head here. As you can see, it's doing a very good job actually. Not too bad at all. It's actually quite easy because you've got all this leverage. It's like a T-bar, look guys. It's like using a T-bar. Unfortunately, a T-bar is nothing like a coffee shop, but it does give you the much more leverage on what you're doing. And this is going in really, really easily for such a large screw. Okay, I think that'll do. Nice. Okay, let's see if the TiShark can perform equally as well with a slot-headed screw. And we'll make a hole more or less next to the Phillips head screw. There we go. Pop it in. Oh, pop it in a second time. There we go. We just put the driver bit into the eye of the shark. Could almost be a... oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. Let's get the right bit in there. Yeah, into the eye of the shark. It could almost be a film about boxing, couldn't it? Right in. There we go. It's going in quite nicely now. Oops. It's actually fell out, but it's still going all right, guys. As you can see, the Mini TiShark is doing an equally good job here. It's actually very easy. So we've got the T-bar effect going here. And there we go. It's tightening up a bit now because it's getting quite deep into the wood. This wood is about round about an inch thick. There we are. I think that'll do it there. How can the Mini TiShark get on with this much larger slot-headed screw? Let's find out. We will be driving this larger screw this way into the wood because it's such a long screw. And we'll start by making a little pilot hole here with the my awl. There we go. Oh, can I get it out? Oh, yes, just about. Just pop this rather large screw into the hole. There we go. Okay, let's get the TiShark in, and it's a nice tight fit into this screw. Let's see how we fare. So far so good, look guys. It's going in quite nicely actually. Oh, blimey. Yes, it takes some doing. It's not the most comfortablest thing to use. It's not as comfortable as a normal screwdriver, but it can do the job. It is a little bit hard, but I'll tell you what we'll do. If we pop in a standard screwdriver bit here, see if we can help with the now that's a lot easier because I've got something to push against, as you can see here, look. So that makes life a lot easier for a start. Much better. Much better indeed. It's like using a little T-bar again. So as you can see, it's going in there quite nicely. And it's a lot easier to use it this way. Alright. Oh, missed the slot. There we go. Alright guys, so I think let's prove the point there. Right, so can we use the TiShark to extract this nail from our friend the bit of wood? As you can see, the nail is fairly well driven in there. Can the little shark get it out? Can we get underneath it? Let's have a look. Well, if I could get it underneath it, which I could just about do so, I think. Oh, yeah. Let's get a corner under there. Here it comes. Alright, I think I've just taken the corner off of it. We'll see in a little while. Okay, start prying it up. There we go. So, as you can see, we've got it started here. Can we get it out all the way? And if so, how can we do that exactly? Well, we could try it twisting it like this here, and it's starting to come out nicely, or we can try the bottle opener. Unfortunately, the screw's right in the way there. Hang on a sec. Right in. Let's have a look. Are we still in focus here? Just about this back out a little bit. There we go. Right in. So we'll use the bottle opener to oink the nail out. Did we do any damage to the corner? Not a lot, not really, I wouldn't have thought. No. A little bit of a mark there, but not worth worrying about, I don't think. Time to give this 10mm socket a go, guys. Here's the TiShark. Here's one of my socket adapters that you've seen a time or two on the channel. Pop the 10mm socket on board. Right, and as you can see, it's nice and loose, so I better just run it down like so, and we'll give it a go. Like here, this. I'm getting some it's digging into my hand a little bit, but it's done it up. It is definitely tight now. There we go, definitely tight. So I'll just bring the little fella back in again, and there we go. Loosen it off with the TiShark. Little TiShark's done it again, look. Oh, gone on the floor, but never mind. And as you can see, there is no discernible damage to the shark's eye either, so it can still see. So at a pinch, you can see the little shark can help you out in a bit of a squeeze then. And back to the studio then. Before we forget, let's get the Mini TiShark down to the kitchen so that Mrs Rathbone can have a go at opening a bottle with it.
This is TiShark from EOS Cases. Right, let's see what I can do with it now. I've got it under. That's hard work. Oh, it's digging into my hand as well. Oh, got it.
There we go. What do you think of that one then, apart from?
Oh, it's a bit cuts into your hand a bit because it's not that smooth underneath. That's giving me a little bruise there. Look.
Oh dear.
Well, then I do bruise easily.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I think if you've got bigger, stronger hands, that would work. But but I suppose it did open it.
Please note that Mrs Rathbone does have a strange medical condition with her hands. They are very easily bruised. This is not a reflection on the TiShark at all, as I haven't had any problem with my hands during the testing that I gave it in the workshop. Okay then guys, so there's my review of the Mini TiShark that my friends at EOS Cases were kind enough to send out to me. Thank you very much guys, thanks for that. Okay, so what I'll do is I will leave you some links down below to EOS Cases. Please go along and check them out. And I'll also leave you a link to this as well. And don't forget to check out their other interesting kit they do there too. The wallets, the warheads, the knives, etc. It all looks top quality kit. If you're watching guys and you want to send me something else to review, please do so. You have my address and I'd be only too pleased to review something else for you too. Okay then guys, I hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, please feel free to subscribe, click like, share it with your friends. You can also follow me on Instagram. And there of course is my Patreon page too. Well, thanks very much for watching guys. I do hope you'll pop by again in some time in the future. Maybe I might have something else in from EOS Cases to take a look at. Alright then guys, I'll catch you later then. Bye! So while I was down in the workshop there, guys, I did actually manage to pick up this little splinter in my thumb there, a little shard of metal. So I better get that out before we go any further. Now we've got blood. Right, there's the little bugger that was causing me all the hassle, look. Youch. There it is. So, thanks to Trader Joe's titanium tweezers for oiking that rather painful little splinter out then.
This is the Mini TiShark from what?
EOS Cases.
EOS Cases.
Right, let's go again.
I forgot the last bit.
Oh no.
Let's do the first bit and then do the last because
All right, yeah. This is the EOS. This is a TiShark then.
Yeah.
All right, hang on.
This is TiShark.
From EOS Cases.
What? EOS.
From EOS
EOS
Cases. Yeah. From
EOS Cases.
From
EOS Cases.
Yeah, you got to say from as well.
Oh, from EOS Cases.
Yeah, a bit louder. The camera can hear it then.
Are you rolling?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the only way I'm going to get it.
from EOS Cases.
Ruff.